Get ready, because you about to be an iamATLien.
That's not being a blogger.
More than a blogger.
That's not being a blogger. You are more than.
I am more than.
That's not being a blogger.
All the is my son.
Okay, this shit is me.
I am more than a blogger.
If the blog got it, if the blog got it, if the blog got it, the share is here.
Yeah.
If the blog got it, if the blog got it, if the blog
I
got
didn't have my.
Yeah.
I didn't have nothing loaded up, y'all.
It's my son. Yes.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Come on in. Come on in.
And all of this is good.
Like for real.
All them bitches is my sons. All them bitches is my sons. Come on in, come on in, come on in. What's up, squad? It's been a long time. Well, actually, it's only been since this afternoon. But hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Let me go and shout out Facebook first, honey, because I see y'all in here ready, honey. Okay. Shout out to DL Schuler for always holding it down on the Facebook. Can y'all hear me okay? I didn't even do a little sound check. Can y'all hear me? Do I need to turn the mic up or mic down? Let me know. Let me know. And listen, I keep my voice down because I know I be yelling in the mic and stuff. I got to learn how to do this. You know, I'm new at this. Okay. Hey, y'all, come on in. Welcome to the iamATLien live show. Okay. Listen, I had to go to my real job this week. I got a real 9 to 5. I really got a job over there at straight from the ALLC. They didn't call me back in to work, honey. I done took off a whole year of FMLA. I said I needed it for my anxiety, my mental state. You know, mental health is wealth. Okay, just make sure when you feel away. Okay, don't be going in and shooting up the post office and then call off. And that's what I did. I did it for a whole year, and then I came up here and hung out with y'all to decompress. Okay, so I appreciate all of y'all who hung out with me for during my little hiatus or whatever. But straight from the A is back open for business, honey. And my advertisers are so happy. They've been calling me all day. I'm like, I can't even blog. I'm too busy trying to talk to y'all to tell y'all what's gonna happen. But anyway, yes, health is a wealth. Okay, you said you can hear me good, and good. Okay, you said is this from Rainbow? No, girl, it's from Fashion Nova. I don't even know if Rainbow still open. You're trying to shame me? Is the Rainbow still open? I want to know, is the Rainbow still open? Okay, listen, we got a lot on the agenda because it's been a few days since I've been here. But if you've been reading straight from the A, you've been keeping up with the T. Okay, you've been keeping up. Okay, I talked about Marlo and her rental man, alleged rental man. Shout out to Bingeworthy. Bingeworthy had a whole video about it and stuff. The streets been talking about Marlo and her rental man. Okay, I also talked about, well, this is what we're gonna talk about today on the show because I got a whole bunch of Marlo stuff. Marlo and her rental man. Marlo versus Kandi. Marlo talking about, you know, Kandi's parenting. I got Kenya Moore talking about Marlo was dating one of her men, honey, or whatever. I tried to, but Kenya didn't want to talk about it. I got Tyrese in child support court and all the shenanigans he went through. Tyrese had a whole breakdown, y'all. Y'all, when I talk about mental health as well, this is one of the instances I'm talking about. Before social media, we didn't know celebrities was this cuckoo. Okay, we did not know that celebrities was a little bit touched. But now we know. And speaking of a little bit touched, I'm talking about colorist Claudiajordan going over there, cocktail queens, talking about she gonna sue me. Okay, we're gonna talk about that too. Because like I said, mental health is wealth, honey. We gonna people be crazy. Who else we got on this agenda? I was gonna talk about Don Lemon, but I'm sure y'all tired of it. Oh, and I got Tasha K and Cardi B. Guess Tasha K mad at me for spilling the tea because apparently nobody on YouTube had been talking about it. I've been looking for the YouTube to talk about it. It's been out for a little while now. It's been out for like a week or so about Cardi B snatching Tasha K YouTube check. So I don't know if she snatched it for this month or what, but it's gone, honey. $9,000 of her money is gone. Shout out to Kenya Fort for the super sticker. Thank you. And shout out to Ken NPA for reminding me the Lord is my supplier and his resources are unlimited. Okay, y'all need to remember that because everything you want and need you already have because he has everything and he is your supplier. Amen. Amen. Okay, now listen. He said, talk about that shoebox that Karen brought. See, it's she posted you on her page. Who is she? Who's she posting me? What is the I got a whole bunch of fans. What the fans been posting about me? Many of these celebrities don't live the lives they sing and talk about. What you had said. Tyrese bought a whole transformer that should have told us he was a little Tyrese, listen, you think he bought it or you think he got it from when he was in a movie and he just took it off the set? He one of the people who take stuff home with him. That's what I think. Shout out to the Real Estate Insider because the Real Estate Insider posted Tyrese house today. Honey, we got a sneak peek into it. Okay. You said put my disclaimer up. What disclaimer? I ain't said nothing yet. I ain't said nothing yet, but I will. We's all the way live. I'm just waiting on y'all to get in and sit down and spell and get you some snacks, honey. Get you some snacks. Oh, little Boozy posted me. And before y'all say I am calling this black woman a man, I call her Boozy for booze. Booze. Just like she call y'all winos, I call y'all boozies. Okay? She's a little boozy and y'all are her boozies. So just like she called me names, I can call her names too. Nah. I don't see why people are dragging Marlo. We never see Kandi with her kids. Okay. Boozy K put my picture up. Let me go see what Boozy K did. Let me go over here. YouTube.com Boozy K. What's her name? Unwind with Tasha. Okay. Let me see what she has said. Oh, she got 1 million subscribers, honey. Oh, that's a blessing. Oh, look, she put at least all my teeth straight. And I didn't have to buy none. Hold on, let me see. Let me put this in the screen. I'm so shaky. At least she took a good screenshot because some of my screenshots be fucked up. But even me, I like putting fucked up screenshots of people because it is what it is. But yeah, at least she put a decent screenshot up. I'm a little blurry, honey. Her Android was Androiding. But yeah, she was in there early too. Let me see. Okay, she said she was in there. I had started streaming 3 minutes. She was in there as soon as I started streaming. She was waiting. She must have been in my Instagram when I had did the Instagram live, honey. She was waiting on me to post this. Anyway, she said, "Lord, she ain't got it." Well, she got a little bit because Cardi got it now. So let's go ahead and talk about that since y'all brought that up. Biggie, stop. See, I ain't even hooked up my camera. What had happened was the reason we haven't had the dog cam this week is because when I went to Tennessee, I took it with me. And I haven't hooked it back up yet, but I'll hook it back up for y'all next week. And then y'all can see Biggie over there acting a fool. We are, hold on. He said, Tyrese ain't been the same since the movie Baby Boy. Show you the money. You said looking good. Okay. Oh, what? Hold on. Somebody said she posted me on both of them. Hold on. What's her other one? Is it the Winos or the Boozy Gang? She put me on the Boozy Gang too. Damn, she was really promoting me. Tell Tasha. I'm gonna call her Tasha because she promoting me. Tell her I said thank y'all. Thank you. I guess now that she done been humbled or whatever, she wanna give me some promo. Okay, there she go again with my thing. So go ahead. I look. This a second. This ain't the same screen. Is this the same screenshot? I don't know. But whatever the case, she said again, I ain't got it. Remember, I'm on vacation. Okay, she is on vacation, honey. She had to take a few. I told y'all. When times get rough, when you get stressed, mental health is wealth. You need to take some breaks. Okay, I told you I took a year off from straight from the A. Now, if she need to take some time off, she need to take it. because these debts and all this other stuff and these people coming after you would drive you crazy. And I'm almost positive that waking up one morning thinking you're gonna get $9,000 in your bank account and it not being there would have you a little shook. I mean, I'm just saying, I'm sure she got some more money somewhere, but I'm just saying if you expecting something and it don't pop up, honey, it don't hit that direct deposit on the 21st, like Junkie Dineva said, his big Google check was coming. That's when he was waiting to pay me. That big Google check don't hit on the 21st. Shit hit different. I'm just saying. You said Tasha K. She posted me on Facebook too. Oh, look at little Boosie giving me a little credit. Okay, I gave her some credit too. Let's listen. Salute to the black woman. Okay, y'all know I support black women. Okay, I gave her a little credit too. I posted her on straightfromtheA.com. I gave her a little shine. Okay, let me show you. Straight from the A is up in bed. Let me show you how this works. So if I go to I'm going to the Googles now. If I go to the Google and I type in straight from the A, okay, straight from the A is a business. We licensed, bonded, and insured. Okay, so if you go to the news tab on, I'm in the news, so I'm sure she knew 15 hours ago that, straight from the A had posted her. So I gave her a few more clout pockets or whatever you call it, because clout cookies, because that's what I do. Even though y'all think I be shading people, I be giving them clout. I be giving them all the things that they need. So on straight from the A, it says, Cardi B sees $9,304.81 of Tasha K's YouTube revenue. Now look at all my ads, and the ads is adding, honey. The Fashion Nova is on there. The Lincoln Continental is on the ads is adding. What else is on there, honey? I must have been shopping at Fashion Nova because Fashion Nova is all over the site. Shout out to Fashion Nova. Anywho, I get happy when I see my site banging like that. But anyway, um, just so y'all know, this particular story came from Radar Online because Radar Online pulled the documents. Okay, Radar Online pulled the documents, and if you recall, a few months ago, I pulled the documents and I told you Cardi B had filed that writ of execution. Now you can go back in the archives, you can see, because I don't never lie on nobody. I tell the truth, honey. I'm not celebrating nobody's downfall, and I am not cheering Cardi B on, but I am cheering for a creditor to get their money, because I know how it is chasing people in the court. Okay, I know how it is when people be trying to hide stuff from you, and I'm just like, Cardi, get your dough, honey, get your dough. The judge said it's yours, it's yours, it's yours. Anyway, you said I always what you say? I always knew you low key support the people you talk about. Okay, that's what I'm saying. We got smart people over here. You already know. You already know. Drunk wish her drunk site was banging like straight from the A. I ain't got nothing to do with it. Straight from the A been in active since 2007. We are, how many years is that? I can't even 2007, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. That's 17 years. Yeah, I still count on my fingers. That's 17 years. That's a whole long time to be blogging. Okay. That's a whole long time to be, in this game. And that's a whole, I could teach the children. That's why we was talking, when me and Nene was talking, we would say all these bitches is my sons, because I didn't talk to children. Okay. It is what it is. Y'all say they left me behind. That's what a good teacher does. A good teacher teaches and her students excel. Okay. That is what it is. But I'm happy where I am, and I am blessed nonetheless. Now, listen, listen. So I told y'all that Cardi B had filed that writ of execution a few months ago, right? This was when, Tasha K was trying to stall. She had filed an appeal. She was doing all that, running from the law, running into the Africa, standing in front of the bank with her $1,000 check. She was doing all kind of stunts and shows to get y'all to go over to her website because she knew this day was coming. Okay. Cardi B filed a writ of execution, and she also filed um some documents, the garnishment paperwork with YouTube. Now, a lot of people are like, let me explain how this works. A lot of people feel like Tasha K should only pay a percentage. Maybe she should pay a little $50 a month. Maybe, it's based on her income, because they separate stuff out based off of, you got to pay your housing, you got to pay this, you got to pay that. That ain't how it works when people have this kind of judgment against you. The people really don't care what you got to pay. The people really don't care about your housing. The people really don't care about your food. At the end of the day, it's all about them dollars that you owe the person who filed against you. And when it comes to you being an entrepreneur, unfortunately, you're not an employee, so they go and snatch it from the people who is paying you, which is the YouTube. So YouTube pays, Unwind with Tasha K's YouTube channel. Okay. Unwind with Tasha K probably pay Tasha K. I don't know how they stuff is set up. All I know is the money comes from one place or a few other places, maybe her sponsors and that type of thing. I'm just telling you how this works. So what Cardi did, she went straight to YouTube and filed documents saying, sirs, look, she said this the verbiage. You are hereby commanded to immediately, hold on, I'm gonna make it big for you so you can read it with me. She said, you are hereby commanded to immediately hold all money. Big you are you are hereby commanded to immediately hold all money, including wages and other property, except what is known to be exempt, belonging to the defendant or obligations owed to the defendant named above, beginning on the day of service of this summons and including the next 1,095 days. Y'all know how many years 1,095 days is? Yes, we is researching. I'm researching on my website, chat. I don't even have to put up a disclaimer because I wrote it. Okay. Do y'all know how many years 1,095 days is? That is for the next 3 years. Cardi B is entitled to Tasha K's monthly YouTube revenue. Now, again, it may be some loopholes. She may get out of it. I ain't a lawyer. I don't know. All I know is when I did it. Okay, y'all know I did it against Junkie Dineva. I explained it 15 gazillion quadrillion times, and I'll explain it one more for the people who are just getting here, the newbies around here. When I did it, okay, originally I was garnishing his sister circle check. Okay, and they was giving me a percentage because he was an employee of the sister circle on TV. Y'all remember it was WAGA or something. I had the student television station, child. And so they would send me a little 180, 200. I don't even remember what it was, maybe 250 every 2 weeks when he got paid. It was either every 2 weeks or every month. It probably was every 2 weeks. Anyway, whatever it wasn't enough. And when he got fired from the sister circle, and yes, he got fired because they sent me a notice when he got fired that he had been terminated from his position. Okay, that they had to stop, the payments, yada yada, because they have to notify the people when it's being garnished, why it's not coming to the court. Because if not, they are in contempt of court and they could be held liable and have to pay the money themselves. And WAGA or whoever it was, they didn't want to pay that money. So they had to tell me that he was fired. Now, after that, he was doing little, he was bouncing from couch to couch to couch, couch surfing because he was homeless and being evicted from apartment to apartment because he was on that booger sugar. Okay. And I filed with the YouTube. Okay, I had to find out the YouTube's registered agent. Okay, I'm telling y'all how to do this, y'all. I'm telling y'all how to do this. Once you have a judgment, once you get that writ of execution, then you have to serve the summons upon the people who have the money, which is the people who are paying these independent contractors. So oh, I feel like I'm snitching right now. So I had to file it on the registered agent of the Googles and YouTube, because Google owns YouTube. So I filed on the registered agent. The registered agent got it to YouTube legal where it was supposed to go. Google legal, YouTube legal, same place. And then they snatched his check on the 21st. They snatched his big Google check. Now, did they take a percentage out? Did they take little 25, 30%, 50%, or whatever, like the sister circle was doing? No, they did not. They took the entire lump sum because I think he had made a video about like Kaya or something. I don't know what it was, but he got a lump sum of money that year, that month. And they just took the whole lump sum and they sent it to me. And I was happy because I finally got something after 3 years. Now, was it the entire amount that he owed me? Absolutely not. But it was the entire amount the judge had said that, I could get. So that's what I got. So that's why I still talk about today to keep getting my money. Okay. To keep getting my little coins because I was never paid in full. I was never made whole. But anyway, like all the people who say he paid you, he paid you, he paid you, he didn't pay me willingly, just like Tasha K is not paying Cardi B willingly. Like I would respect people if you just cut the check, if you just go to her and you say, Cardi B, I'm a mother just like you. I don't have it. Instead of like trolling on the internet, hashtag I ain't got it. If you just went and talked to that lady, talk to that lady's attorneys, and just set up your little payment plan and say, I will pay you $5,000 a month for the rest of my life till we hit this 4 million. We can do it. We can do it together. I would respect you, but ditching and dodging and this, that, and the third. I'm with Cardi. I will hunt you down to the ends of the earth, honey. That's what I did with Junkie Dineva because he said he didn't want to pay me. He said he wasn't gonna pay me, and guess what? He paid me. So, with this Cardi B situation, Cardi B done filed it on the YouTube, and the Radar Online has said now she done got her a little bit of her money. Okay, a rep for Google has reported that Cardi told Cardi that Tasha had $9,304.81 in her YouTube account, which they are now holding on Cardi's behalf. Okay. Every month they will hold whatever Tasha K made on Cardi's behalf. And that is unfortunate because now it seems her YouTube money is now Cardi's. That's Cardi B YouTube channel now. I mean, no shade. It is Cardi B's YouTube channel. When she go to work, Cardi B gets paid. It is what it is. I ain't even mad. I ain't even mad at it. She was trying to bank off. I ain't got it, and it look where it left. I mean, she probably sold some shirts. Listen. You need multiple sources of income. If she ain't got it, and she can sell her little $29.99 shirt, y'all go buy the $29 shirt to help her pay it. Okay, I'm just saying, just help her pay it. Then we wouldn't even have to talk about it. He said Tasha K started bad mouthing Cardi after she became cool with Nicki Minaj. Okay, that's what it seems, honey. Look, it said, look, this on my site. It says Cardi had been attempting to collect on the 3 million plus that she's owed for quite some time, but Tasha K has been loudly proclaiming that she ain't got it. Y'all remember just last week, Tasha K wrote a whole statement saying with all of her bills and stuff as if that was gonna matter. She had listed like her. Let me see. I'm gonna put this up here too, because it's on my site too. Because I've been blogging this week. She said this was when they had filed a writ, honey. She said she got the Discover card for 45, don't matter. She said she got an Amex for 5,500, don't matter. She said her back taxes got to be paid. Okay, that might matter. She said the Bank of America card, her truck, and the legal. She put the legal down at the bottom, but the legal go be at the top with the IRS. Okay. You said let's keep talking about it. You don't want no shirt. Well, he said $1 from each of her subscribers. Do you know, like, how many people do you know that have millions of subscribers that get rich off of their subscribers? Haven't we talked about this? Haven't I preached this for years? How social media is a farce. Subscriber numbers are a farce. People will follow you for free. We was talking about that on when we was talking about Escape, SWV and Escape. How Tiny and Kandi kept saying, we got 10 million subscribers. We put the butts in the seat. No, you don't, because them 10 million subscribers is not leaving their house. They sit in their house scrolling. They don't really care. Now, if you sell them something that's gonna come to their house, that you may get a little change or whatever. But people generally don't support like that. I'm just letting you know. Like, if that was the case, people like Trey Songz and Alicia Keys and whoever else, they would be, a platinum selling artist each and every time they dropped an album. If that meant they millions of subscribers was buying their albums, come on, okay. And those subscribers don't watch the show. Well, clearly they don't watch if all she got was $9,000. Sound like me. $10,000. Greg owes you $10,000. Listen, it's people with less than 100K making 10,000 a month on YouTube now. If Tasha K got a million and she ain't making but 10K, then that million number is a bit inflated. Now she might have bought them. The people ain't. I don't know. She ain't getting a million views a video. She getting maybe 100,000 a video. I'm just saying, where the people at? Where the people at? I don't know. Okay, they ain't got it ain't my business. But I know all the millions of people didn't go and subscribe to the app. That's what y'all need to do. Go and subscribe to her app so she can pay this bill and we won't have to talk about her no more. Okay. She will be a done deal. You said the fact that she got on your community says she is bothered and pressed. I mean, she is who she is, honey. We know Tasha K is a fan. She probably in here right now. Hey girl. How you doing, little boozy? I see you. Okay. Yes, Greg borrowed $10,000. Like this video as y'all come in here, please, and thank you. You said, Tasha doesn't mean to stress though. She said she's going to be on vacation. Well, good for her. She needs this mental health break. When you go on break, vacation too, if you was expecting 9,300 and however much in change in your bank account and it didn't hit, wouldn't you go on vacation? I was like, I would take a break, honey. I need some time off, honey. This American Express bill gonna be hitting. Okay, I got credit now. $9,304.81. It's gone. Okay. He said, Tasha K did it to herself. I'm just saying she needs to be spilling her own tea. Why am I spilling it? I'm just saying, why she ain't tell y'all? Did she tell y'all this? I don't know. Just like she didn't tell y'all she moved to Florida. Then all of a sudden I told you. Then all of a sudden she was like, I had told y'all I moved to Florida. No, you did. You fled the house. You left the house. You packed all your things up. You took your kids. You packed all their little toys up and you ran to Florida to try to get people to stop taking your money. It is what it is. She gonna be interviewing for a second gig. Well, I wish her the best, honey. I wish her the best. Whatever the case, if she gonna be hiding for the rest of her life, then that's gonna be stressful. But it ain't my business. Okay. Hopefully, if she got a man. Y'all keep talking about I need a man. I'm not 4 million in debt. She got a man. This man need to be getting some of this 4 million off her back. Okay, what is the man doing? Y'all keep talking about everybody need a man. What is this man doing? Okay. Why is it all on Tasha K? Why the man didn't stop Tasha K from running her damn mouth? Why the man didn't pull the videos? I just want to know. Y'all keep talking about the man, the man, the man. Everybody need a man. I'm just saying, y'all be dragging me talking about you need a man. You need a man. What I need a man for? I'm doing just fine. I'm doing just fine, honey. My man, my man, my man. Drinking my watermelon Mountain Dew that I'm not supposed to be drinking. Don't tell nobody. Oh Lord, I did it on camera. Anywho, he said he ain't doing nothing. Okay, I'm just saying he need to be doing something. He need to be getting back to work, freelance and doing something. I'm sure he is. He the man of the house, child. He the man of the house. He gonna make it work. She probably ain't even worried about it because he need to pay it. He don't want them coming for his little change. Okay. That's so big of you, Michelle, to wish her the best. I've been wishing her the best. Y'all see the negative in every situation. I am a blogger. I blog about these topics because it's very interesting to me. I like following the details, following the breadcrumbs, trying to see where it's going to end up. I don't wish her no bad. I don't wish Cardi no bad. I don't wish nobody no bad. I cannot like somebody and still be like, damn, that's a lot of money to have to pay somebody. Just messed up. Okay. Shout out to Sharon Middleton for becoming a YouTube member. You can become a YouTube member too. I didn't even salute my YouTube members today. You see all these people in the green? Those are our YouTube channel sponsors, and you can be one too. Moving on, I'm sure we'll talk about Tasha K and Cardi B some more in this broadcast. But yeah, 4 million is a lot, but she got 9,300 and I keep forgetting $9,304.81 has been paid, and salute to her for Cardi B for snatching that check, and Tasha K, you need to just go on, make some payment arrangements and let's move on, honey. Let's move on. Instead of like getting online, talk about Cardi B must need the money. Hell yeah, she need the money. It's hers. Why do people do that? You must need the money. You ain't selling no albums. You must need the money. And I don't understand why you supposed to be rich. Why you want this money? Y'all remember Junkie That's this I'm triggered now. Because Junkie Dineva was doing that to me. He did a whole video talking about she go to Paris and she be buying $8,000 packets, blah, 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 blah. It don't matter what I buy. If you owe me, pay me. Okay? If you owe me, pay me. Same thing with Cardi B. It don't matter if she ain't dropped no albums. If you owe her, pay her. Okay? Anyway, 1111 make a wish. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. All right. Like this video as you come in. Now, next on the agenda. Let me go and get. Did I talk about? I don't want to talk about her. I don't talk about. Let's talk about Tyrese, honey. Tyrese is a mess. Tyrese is a whole mess out here in these streets. Now, remember I said that's why I kind of hate social media nowadays because social media gives us an insight into people that we don't even want no insight. Like who asked for these details? We didn't ask for it. But Tyrese got online the other day and he called for the million, what I call the million baby daddy march. He called for all fathers, single dads, and he called for who else he called for? Martin Luther King the third. He called for Ben Crump. He called for the Nation of Islam. He called for everybody to come up to the courthouse and support him in this child support case because he felt that the judge was a racist. Okay. Has he deleted? I think no, it's right here. We're gonna look at it. He said the judge was racist. He said we have a racist judge in Atlanta. It was on Straight from the A2, but I'm going to his page. He says we had a racist judge in Atlanta who called my ex-wife and the mother of my child a bitch. We tried to get him thrown off the bench. They kept him on, and not only that, they put him back on my case. Meet me in the courthouse at 8:30 a.m. Fathers for a prayer. Please tag our bloggers, press, and media in Atlanta. You guys need to file a Rule 22 motion to be in the actual courtroom with your cameras on IG. We're going to listen to this because we ain't got shit else to do, okay? Because this is what I want to tell y'all about this undiagnosed stuff that be going on. We're going to watch this. Y'all hear this? Let me see.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. Ooh.
I wish I could.
All right, y'all. Happy Saturday. I jumped on real quick to discuss an invite. Okay. I got to be back in court about this divorce with Samantha on Tuesday. The address where the court case is going down at is 185 Central Avenue in Atlanta, Georgia.
Yes, the Fulton County Courthouse.
Fulton County Superior Court. This is me wanting to invite the press and the media, Atlanta Journal, my girl Sharon Reed, all of TMZ, press, blogs, and media. This is my personal invite. Why am I doing this? I want y'all to understand that there is a very big difference in somebody going into a court system as a Black man and as a Black father who wants nothing more than to maintain his relationship with his children. Whether the marriage or the relationship works out or not, that's between myself and the mother of my child or my ex-wife. But when you have a racist, an obvious, blatant racist sitting on the stand as a judge, that doesn't sit well with me. There are so many things that have happened with my case, fighting to have them to literally do what's according to the law. Nothing illegal should come in my way, and nothing illegal should go her way. We want to do things according to the law. There is nothing more uncomfortable than someone who knows the law, who knows their rights. So for all of the press and media, from TMZ to Ebony to Essence and all of the other mainstream media outlets, you guys know that you have to go online and you have to file what's called a Rule 22. And when you file a Rule 22, when you're a press and a media and you're a journalist from the Atlanta Journal, the New York Times, the New York Post, TMZ, you name it, you are allowed to set up cameras. I don't care if it's your iPhone. I don't care if it's a camera on a tripod. You're able to set up cameras in the courtroom and you're able to film and document and write down everything that's said and everything that's going on. Now, here are the things that we're going to be discussing. We have a motion for contempt. Samantha is in contempt of court. We're going to be discussing that. We also have a special master's motion for attorney's fees. Okay? We have a special master's motion for contempt. We also have a motion for attorney's fees. Okay? Trying to get to the bottom of attorney's fees. Now, I want to explain one little piece about the attorney's fees.
Oh,
Normally, when you're a higher income earner, in the family law, they will say, look, you make more money than your significant other. So financially, she should be allowed to have proper representation and have her legal fees to be paid for too. Here's the problem. I signed a prenuptial agreement, and the prenuptial agreement clearly in all four corners of the document, a total of about 60. We put our signatures on it. We agreed that if we want to argue and go back and forth about the validity of our prenuptial agreement, then we are 100% responsible for paying and covering our own legal fees. That's what the prenuptial agreement states. So therefore, there should not be no discussion about who's paying for legal fees. You follow me? Because the prenup says that if you want to argue about who gets what and what's what, then you're responsible for your own legal representation and you need to pay. Okay? So now, again, I am asking every Black father in the city of Atlanta, Charlotte, wherever you are.
Not Charlotte.
I also would love to personally invite my brothers, the Fruits of Islam, the Nation of Islam, all of the Black men who have dealt with the family law and the court systems forever. I told them very simply, I don't want nothing to be done in my favor because I'm an alpha, because I'm a father, because I'm a celebrity, because I'm a public figure. I don't want nothing to work in my favor for any of those factors. I just want things to be done according to the law. I'm also going to call on my brother, Attorney Benjamin Crump, to join me. I have my lawyer named Tanya Mitchell Graham, who is incredible. It's a Black woman who was literally disrespected by this judge. His full name, sitting on the bench, his name is Judge Kevin M. Farmer. Now
explain to me why you gonna do this, why you gonna call out the judge and call him racist and do all of this the day before you go to court. This was not a good idea.
And Mary, Judge Kevin M. Farmer. We attempted to get this man thrown off the bench. His case was presented to other judges. They read the transcripts. They seen how he handled himself, all of the racist, the fact that we wasn't able to properly present our case. And then he ends up calling my ex-wife a bitch. Yes, he did. He called Samantha a bitch.
Not funny. If she had
he said this in the private chambers of his office in front of a Black woman named Tanya Mitchell Graham, who's my attorney, in front of other Black women that work for Tanya Mitchell Graham's law firm. And he was referring to my ex-wife. Now, listen, we ain't together no more. We have our share of issues, but I have never referred to the mother of my child as a bitch. I have never referred to the mother of my child or my ex-wife as a bitch. To hear this man, this white man on the bench wearing a Black robe who is supposed to represent the law to refer to my ex-wife and the mother of my child as a bitch, why is he still on the stand? So his case to be thrown off is called, we tried to get him recused. We tried to get him thrown off the bench because of his conduct and his unprofessionalism. And then there was a bunch of things pertaining to the outcome of my case that he did that was literally illegal. So I want to invite all of the press and media, the AJC. I want to invite the Fruits of Islam, all of my Black men and fathers.
All the Black men now,
the Fruits
not
of
the,
Islam,
not the white ones.
the Nation of Islam, my brothers, all of my
The
Christian Black fathers that live in the city of Atlanta. For one, we're going to pray right in front of the court building, and I'm going to go up in there, and we already know he's a racist. And you know what else this man did that was illegal? Everything about the way he conducted himself on that stand as a judge He literally got all of my transcripts and my court documents sealed. What does that mean? I fucked up. My conduct was unprofessional. I was abusive with my power, and everything that I said and the way I conducted myself as a judge on the bench, a sitting judge on the bench, the way he conducted himself, he didn't want nobody to see that shit. So he got the case sealed illegally. Why is it illegal? In Atlanta, Georgia, if a case gets sealed, it needs to be a request from my attorney or her attorneys. And after they make the request to seal the case, then we actually have to go in for a hearing and present why we want the case to be sealed to the judge. And then the judge is supposed to either say yes or no to it. This judge, and his name again, is Judge Kevin M. Farmer. This man is a racist.
Okay, so we've heard everything that Tyrese said, or most of it. I'm tired of hearing it, but Tyrese was ordered originally to pay $10,000 in child support, and he refused to pay it because he felt that he had been unfairly treated in the court system. Now, before we go any further, okay, this was around how many weeks ago was this? This was last year. Okay, so he hadn't paid in a year. He said back in 2022, the judge had granted Tyrese's wife's divorce petition that she filed. Okay. And the judge advised Tyrese, who appeared to be pensive as the judge ordered the support, that the money he'll be paying Samantha is an investment in his daughter's future. So Tyrese was a little upset. Okay. And he was ordered to pay $10,000 a month and a lump sum of $209,000. Okay. Now, that was last year. Here we are this year. Okay. And Tyrese is asking for, y'all was asking for y'all to fight on his behalf. Now, the fight didn't turn out quite as planned. Okay. This over on Straight from the A2. So they went to court on Monday. Okay. And here we are with the update. Okay. Now, somebody asked, is his wife black? Actually, his wife is not black. She is biracial, and Tyrese came under fire for calling her his black queen. Now, her maiden name was Schwallenberg. It was Samantha Lee Schwallenberg. Here is his black queen, who he wants all the black men to go and fight, for their children and all that. I understand it is what it is. But us black women is like, this ain't our fight. This ain't our fight. You married your preference. Your preference, divorced you, and now your preference want her $10,000 a month and her back child support. Where is the racism in this? Okay, where is the racism? And then to say the judge called my wife a bitch in front of a black woman. Okay, now you standing up for black women when you ain't been standing up for black women all this time. I'm confused. I am so confused. Okay, but here go his black queen. Okay, we're gonna move on for the black queen. Let me go back. So he is, honey. And here is what happened at the courthouse. Okay. These the people who showed up right here. It wasn't that many. That's like, what's that, one person? Let me see. Somebody with a
I love this sign.
father's
I love
right.
that you're out here.
I think it's real commitment too.
Thank you so much. What's your name, sis?
Juliet.
What's your name, my brother?
Juliet came out there,
Nice to
honey,
meet you. Let's take this picture.
Thank you, sir.
to get a picture with Tyrese.
Bless you.
Bless
Shoot
you
us a
all.
prayer, all right?
Thank you. Appreciate you. Go in there and give them
My sister is here. I love you. My sister and Eddie. We here. Her husband, Eddie.
That was the million baby daddy march, honey. 3 people showed up. So he offered an update when he showed up in court, and he claims that they shut my father's prayer down in front of the courthouse. I'm here early for the prayer on the courthouse steps. I'm also hearing that the judge didn't approve of the press and media to file a Rule 22. Additionally, only one media outlet was approved. Now let me say, Tyrese went on his platform on Saturday for his court case on Monday to tell the media that they need to file a Rule 22. When you file a Rule 22 to have cameras in the courtroom, it takes sometimes 30 days. It's not automatic. So nobody can file it and then walk into the courtroom. So I'm just kind of like, he just thought everything was just going to happen. Okay, anyway, he also said in the caption, they also told my representative to strongly suggest that I walk into the courtroom through a private side door, praying for peace for a blessed outcome, just knowing that myself and my lawyer, Mitchell Graham, are going to put back in front of this sitting judge who we tried to get thrown off the bench because of his abuse of power, blah, 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 blah. And I'm not saying that there aren't racist judges in courts because they are, but to use social media to call the judge racist to me is interesting. But anyway, Tyrese eventually hit his Instagram with another update, and he showed this amount: $237,000, $944.15. He also said, let me make this big because I can't see it. He also said, I am Tyrese's social media team. I am Tyrese's social media team. I will be updating you guys in real time as to what's going on with Tyrese and his case today, since he's not allowed to film or post anything during trial. This is the amount that Tyrese's ex is requesting in legal fees. Keep in mind that this divorce has a very extensive and detailed prenuptial agreement in place that states if you want to argument about anything that has to do with the validity of this legal document, she in 100% responsible. He wrote this. And the people even said he wrote this. Somebody said a social media team. Where was y'all at when he was on here oversharing and crying? Another person said this is definitely Tyrese posting this. So at the end of the day, it didn't work out too well for Tyrese. All this was going on Monday and Tuesday. Tyrese was eventually ordered to pay $636,000. You saw that 237 was what was on that piece of paper. But he was eventually ordered to pay $636,000 for his ex-wife's child support, the back child support, and his legal bills. Okay. Inside the court, a judge fired back at Tyrese for his failure to cough up the money he'd been ordered to pay and held him in contempt of court. He could have been arrested, but the judge cut him a break. Aside from the staggering amounts of money that he has to pay now, Therese was ordered to pay a total of $237,944 in back child support for their daughter Soraya and $399,000 for Samantha's attorney's fees. He also has to foot a $17,000 bill for the special master, a referee of sorts appointed by the judge to handle minor disputes during the case. Let's see this. Was this a video from the court? Let me see. What did this say? Hold on, y'all know. And put my disclaimer up. Hold on. Copyright disclaimer in Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purchases such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. What are we doing, ladies and gentlemen? We are researching. Okay. Okay, let's look. Let's look. Yeah, sister girl, JC. I see y'all. Okay, hold on.
And we're hoping to accomplish shedding light on Samantha Gibson making well over $100,000 a year outside of what I make per year.
Oh my God.
And the necessary needs of the actual child are beyond met.
No, I understand.
So he actually got up there and said, "This lady make a whole bunch of money, and it's not fair for me to have to pay for my child."
And you're aware that if you pay these amounts and then the Court of Appeals reverses it, you don't get your money back.
I am well aware of it.
All right. Do you want the court to consider you paying it into a bond so that in the event, whatever the court rules, no one is prejudiced?
Anyway, y'all, I'm so over this. But as I said on straightfromtheA.com, the judge was sick of him. The judge was sick of him after, calling him out, calling him a racist, saying that he wasn't fair, refusing to pay the $10,000 a month in that was ordered last year. Okay, he hasn't paid this lady in a year. What, you ain't been feeding your daughter in a year, and now calling the judge racist. The judge said you need to pay this amount, this amount, this amount, and this amount, and the back child support and $10,000 a month. Now what? Now what? Okay, he should just pay it in the first place, and we wouldn't even be talking about it today. Okay, held him in contempt. Meanwhile, Tyrese is still on his Instagram, honey, still telling the people that he got it. He not like Tasha K now. He not on his platform saying I ain't got it. He telling the people I do got it. Okay. He hold on. This is his Instagram right here. Says Tyrese Gibson. Yes, I can afford the 646K. So Tyrese posted this. Okay, this was actually a video that TMZ posted, but Tyrese posted this on his Instagram. Let's see what it say.
Your reaction to the number the judge put on you? It's a big number, you know? How you holding up?
I'm inspired. It's not about me. What just happened today happens every day in the family law court system.
Okay. Wait, I'm not laughing. But why? Okay.
Fathers have no rights, period. So the bigger the ass whooping that I get in court, the more it's going to shed light on what has been happening since the beginning of time.
So now he is taking on the rights of all single daddies and all child support cases and all rich men who marry their black queens who actually look like white women. He is taking on the plight of everyone for his forefathers who do this. Like, he married his preference and now he don't want.
It's not about me. I will never not take care of my daughters, whether I'm with their mother or not. I will never not. But it's not okay to call us deadbeat dads when we're hustling, grinding, traveling, doing whatever it takes.
But aren't you a deadbeat if you refuse to pay the child support? Aren't you a deadbeat if you refuse? Like, he literally refused to pay the child support and was held in contempt of court because he hasn't paid the lady in over a year. Like, I'm just saying, it's not my battle, but
to put food on the table and take care of our families, which would cause us naturally to be physically away from our kids. And then that get used against us in court because the mother may be more available than you. And then when you don't have a
he is so, you right, y'all right. He is so long-winded. Like, who asked for all this
job, when you're struggling and you're trying to pull it together, independent of a pandemic, we get emasculated when we're at home and we're out of a job. So at the end of the day, just pulled out the biggest light imaginable on him.
This judge was just doing his job. I listen.
His conduct, him literally making up things on the fly. What he did as a sitting judge was literally abuse of power, egregious, and all the above. And that's it, man. There is no such thing as a little boy or little girl without at some point mommy and daddy getting together to make a decision. So I'm inspired because I believe that there's going to be a law, multiple laws in place in the city of Atlanta.
He prepared this speech. Did he not prepare this speech? He was like, meet me at Delta Terminal B, okay, at 3:00 in the afternoon, and I'm going to give you an interview.
That will refer to Gibson and Gibson. Your Honor, that's wrong. Gibson and Gibson, blah, blah, blah. And they'll be able to make reference to case law pertaining to what's going to happen. And I'll do whatever it takes and I'll spend whatever it takes to turn this all around.
I guess you're right. He forgot his dashiki. He back to hip hop Adidas.
Not just on behalf of my daughters, but on behalf of every father who cannot afford proper representation or have any type of voice. So I'm not thinking about me. I'm really, really passionate about this. And just maybe God has created all these
bad, perfect storms or
Even that man over
scenarios
in the corner
for
is
me
like,
to
what
be a
the
part
hell?
of affecting change.
It seems odd that the lawyer gets more money than your child.
Yeah, well, that's $500,000
To the
I
lawyer.
had a prenuptial agreement. That's 2 law firms representing Samantha. The one and only check that she cut was 2.5 years ago for
Now he mad at having to pay the ladies legal fees.
$7,500. And they just said, you don't have to pay us anything else because they were banking on a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. So congratulations to them. I'm going to do whatever it takes to turn it all around.
He had a daughter from his first wife who also fought him in court over child support, and he didn't want to pay her either, allegedly, according to the internets. Okay, but needless to say, there's. Let me cross him off my list because that was a long little diatribe. Speaking of, like this video, like this video, like this video. Speaking of celebrities with mental illnesses. Oh yeah, shout out to the Real Estate Insider. Y'all go over there and look at Tyrese's house, honey. Tyrese's house is let me look at a piece of it for y'all. But I want y'all to go over there and watch the video. It's called hold on. Inside Tyrese. Okay, it's how many 3.5 million? No, 4 million. There it is right now. It's another house. Hold on. Look. This is Tyrese's house. And he is all in it, honey. Hold on, let me turn it down. Hold on. So go over to the Real Estate Insider. He shared a look inside Tyrese's $4 million home. Okay, it is located in Atlanta. Okay, on the north side of Atlanta. It's a beautiful, lovely home, and he has lots of trinkets in there. It's like a big boy toy palace. Okay, look at Tyrese. Okay, look at Tyrese. He posed for these pictures. Okay, he got all the Terminator pieces in there and everything. Look. It's beautifully decorated. Okay, this house is beautiful. This is a celebrity house. Okay, so head on over there and look at Tyrese's house on the Real Estate Insider. Now, speaking of houses, y'all know I was gonna bring it up again. Okay. Speaking of houses and mental ailments and celebrities, apparently, colorist Claudia as I said in my previous video, is now Karen. That's her name now. Her name is Karen Claudia. Karen Claudia is upset because we talked about her laminated floors and her ancient ceiling fans. Okay, we did. Come on in here and like this video. Just yet what was it, last week sometime, and then I put a little clip of it up. Apparently, she feels ways because the front of her house was shown, but I didn't do it. Okay, it wasn't me. I didn't go out there and take no picture of the front of your house. I don't know. It is what it is. It's public record. So she's in her feelings, and she said somebody that I have doxed her for just like I just looked at Tyrese's house. She said that I have doxed her for looking at her house. Hold on, we're gonna go back to it. Let me go back to my channel. Okay, I'm gonna show y'all because people be talking outside their neck. I just want to make sure, honey, because I'm like, if I get a lawsuit, honey, we gonna fight and we gonna be like Tyrese. I'm gonna fight for my legal fees, honey. I'm gonna fight for my legal fees. Exactly. Blame the Googles, honey. So here it is right here. We was talking about it when Josh was on the show, okay? And apparently she was talking about it too. Hold on.
This one, $100,000 cheaper than the other one. 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom. I think it's 4 bedrooms. But look at this room, like a sunroom, a game room, I guess.
She was mad at us for talking about the
back of the house,
the add-ons and the fixer-upper and all of that. It's a fixer-upper.
Trash bags out there. Like, I can't do the trash. I need a view. I need to see hawks and trees and stuff. But this is a great room.
But apparently she's mad about this part. Hold on. So we was watching the Real Estate Insider again. Y'all need to go over there. And
home buyer yank flip shit for her fucking hair and her damn body first house. Buying her.
We on like
Housewives of
boyfriend, her ex-boyfriend up because so she mad about this.
Decent area in the Dallas
It actually looks like a house, like Toya's old house in College Park.
This is the worst.
It's not a bad
just
house.
like I was
It's all brick.
watching.
It's not a bad house. But look, she got to drive in the gate back in the. Okay, hold on. So just like I was just watching Tyrese's video, I was watching the video of her house. Just like we was watching the video of Kenya house. Just like we was watching the video of Nene Leak's house. That's what we do. So colorist Claudia went on her Instagram last night. She went on her YouTube, on her cocktails with queens, and called me a heifer and said some heifer. She said I was a heifer and that I doxed her and put her home on the internet. That's what she said. Hold on, we gonna go see because I ain't seen it. I'm gonna try to see if I can find when she said that. Somebody says at the beginning of her cocktails with queens show. We gonna go see, honey. When was it? I don't watch that show. Was it yesterday? Hold on, let's see. Hold on.
Hey, Selena Johnson. Hey, girl.
AJ had his first EYBL.
Yes, it was work all weekend. I literally wrapped the First Lady
Hold
of
on,
BMF
hold
film, the
on, hold on.
Tanisha Welch story, and got
We
on a
gonna look.
plane and have been shooting 6 new car show commercials for the past 2 days. I
Because I didn't dox
just
nobody, so
wrapped.
I show it
Y'all
again
can
and
see
again
I'm
and
here in my
again because
trailer. I'm like worried about, do I need to move?
here it is right
Oh,
here.
today I got this from Selena, so thank you, Selena. Yay! Appreciate the gifts. I got doxxed over the weekend. This little heifer that's been obsessed with me for years. She had like put on her show, and then a caller called in with the address. So now I'm like worried about, do I need to move again?
So I doxed her. I doxed colorist Claudia. I doxed Karen Claudia, and now she's playing the victim online. Like I'm just trying to figure this out. Like where I dox her at? When I put
So
her
I'm
address
preparing
up?
my lawsuit because that you cannot dox someone, put someone's putting someone's safety in jeopardy. But other than that, I'm still happy. The house is going well. Things are looking.
She said I doxed her, and she about to sue me for putting her safety in jeopardy.
Nice, but enough about me. Enough about us.
She said, wait a minute. Wait a minute. She didn't say nothing about nobody else. And she called me out my name. Okay. I'm just trying to figure out where is this get. Y'all know I said in my previous live, Claudia was raised by a white woman. Okay. Claudia knows how to use them white tears. Okay. And she knows how to play the victim. Where did I dox her? When did I dox? Did y'all see me? Can somebody tell me, did I put this girl's address up? That's the last thing I would do. Now she's using her platforms to get all her people to come over here and say little stuff to me. Hold on. Is this one of them? Hold on. Let's see. Wait. Is it?
Her for posting a video of my house, but although I expect her to go through and criticize, showing the front of my house is a no-no. You showing my address, you showing people where it's house hunting. I was very careful to not show the addresses.
So at what point did I show her address? Can somebody show? I did not show her address. Hold on. What else? What's this right here? These are videos that one of my subscribers sent, and I ain't trying to show the video.
It's not safe. I have been in high rises for the past 10 years. I used to have a house in LA, I had a house in Phoenix, I had a house in what's my other place?
Oops, no. She don't remember what she owned houses before.
Northridge. And you don't put your address out there. It's freaking stupid. It's reckless. So the reason I had my representatives reach out to REI was just take the address or the front of the house off. You can show the inside. I don't care. Okay?
Her address was not showing in the front of the house, child. Her address was not showing in the front of her house. She is just being a Karen, okay? Just like, listen, just like we looked at Nene's house, we looked at Kenya's house, we looked at Moore Manor, we looked at Chateau Cheray, we just looked at Tyrese's house. Claudia is just pissed off because we saw that her house is basic. That's it. That's it. Okay. It's a nice house for whatever. But at the end of the day, it's not my style. I didn't like it. I thought it was basic. And she got mad at me for saying that the house was basic and she had laminate flooring. Now, I ain't gonna get her no more of my time. She didn't say your name. Why you think she talking about me? Who else is she talking about? I'm the only one with a video up of her house. And then she started saying other. She did say, hold on, she did say my name. Where is that? Because somebody sent it to me.
I don't care if you don't like my taste, or you don't like my house, or you don't like my door. I can give a fuck about that. No, Queen Manila, you don't even be on my page. How about you go? She did. I didn't say. She just. It's common sense, but it's not a cool thing to do. So you can just go. I'm sick of it. Like, I'm trying to like be honest with you guys about, they ask a question just like, and I can answer, like, and like screenshot this and send it back. Then she's gonna make another video about me. It's so ridiculous.
What she do is gonna happen. So this is why she did it.
What's up, Ryan Glenn?
This is why she did it, because she knew that people were gonna screenshot it and send it. And so here I'm giving her what she wants. What they say?
Gary Coleman, hilarious. Right, or just like if I made a video and one of y'all put the address out of someone that I don't rock with, I would not post the video. I would take it down because I don't want to be linked to someone showing up at that person's house. Or,
Let me just say this, and I'm going on to the next topic. If anybody shows up at her house, it would not be my fault. Okay. The house was sold to her by her boyfriend. Okay. She even said it in this live. Her house was sold to her by KJ, and it's public record what houses that KJ sells. She didn't post it when she closed on the house, the date she closed on the house. She posted the inside of the house. She posted a tour of the inside of the house. And that ain't got shit to do with me. How does that have anything to do with me? Okay, somebody said you can Google her name and add house. She has videos of herself talking about it. How are you mad at people talking about it? Exactly. Okay. So anyway, this is why I call her colorist, because as soon as I say something about her, I'm a black woman. Okay, I'm a strong black woman. She always wants to shut me up. She always plays the victim and act like I'm bullying her when I am just talking. That she's content. Everybody else is content. Tasha K is content. Tyrese is content. Marlo is content. Kandi is content. Everybody is content. I'm on here telling y'all what I think. This is what this platform is for. So if I'm not mistaken, isn't that what she does over there on Cocktails with Queens? Does she sit next to who is on that show, child? Vivica Fox and Selena and all them to talk about people? Isn't that what they do? Talk about people? Don't they her and Junkie Dineva sit over there with Al Reynolds and talk about people? Isn't that what they do? Talk about people? Isn't that what we all do, is talk shit on the internet? Like when she went on the Breakfast Club, isn't that what they do? Talk about people. So imagine if one of those people that they talked about, feels the ways. You know what I'm saying? Is that my fault? I mean, is that her fault? I'm just saying, like, she's doing exactly what she claims that I'm doing. Yes, she's slow as hell. Didn't she talk about Rolling Ray? And she said something about she was talking about Rolling Ray, and they was laughing at Rolling Ray. Oh, let me pull that up. Since we're here. Hold on. I forgot about that video. My neighbor's loud ass truck. Hold on. Where is it? Claudia Rolling Ray iamATLien. Hold on. Because I brought this up, okay? And we shall talk about it right now. When she was laughing at the Rolling,
how he ran up the tab for $500 for food at the situation, coupled with her physical aesthetic. I'm not gonna beat around the bush, and I'm not gonna be browbeaten into acquiescing into the delusions.
Okay, I said this the other day. Okay, wait a minute, I done put the junkie thing up. I can't get it down. I said this with receipts. Here is what Rolling Ray said this time. Okay. He said, it's a swipe, and here's what gets me. I never, ever said nothing about Funky Dineva. I let him play in my face these last 2 years. Even colorist Claudia, she hosted our reunion for Bobby I Love You Per. which is a reality show full of men, by the way, but I digress. I could have gave her 1,001, but I kept it professional. And she's all, like, follow me back on Instagram, Rolling Ray. Let's take a selfie, Rolling Ray. And she posted them all in her stories. Did I? Nope. Because yeah, I'm gonna keep it cute for my coins. But baby, you and Fox Soul really be getting beside yourself. Now back to Miss Junkie Dineva. After I seen what he said about that woman and her dude, I had her back and read him for filth and the friends. Nothing to say. Now it's just Ray. Yeah, you ain't know I was on what you was on and you couldn't take it. He couldn't take it. It's sad. But this year moving forward, tread lightly and watch what you say. You never know. Flop Soul went and talked about Rolling Ray's wig. Hold on, let me put up my thing. Y'all know the disclaimer, yada yada yada. But listen to this audio, okay?
Who wrote that? Hold on.
Wait a minute.
Disabilities people finna get you.
You thought that maybe he perhaps rolled past a candle, and that's how he caught on fire. He tweeted, "Thank you for keeping me in your prayers. It was a difficult surgery, but I'm alive. I love y'all. It's nothing. We wish him a speedy recovery." Are you still shocked about this story? And about now that the details came out that he was lighting a cigarette in bed and it caught his wig on fire. What do y'all think about this story? Wow, it's amazing.
I just want to know how much oil sheen, how much Aquanet, how much brown gel that flake around here around the edges did you have matted down, entangled in, rubbed on, dipped in?
Hold on, get to the part where she was talking about.
Yeah, I took a small poll on my Instagram asking the people, did they know anybody else whose synthetic wig had caught fire? Because I was gonna call.
You said what now? Next slide.
I'm trying to be the wheelchair-bound star was rushed to the hospital with severe burns after his wig caught on fire. Here's a portion of the video he posted while receiving care.
Love y'all.
So they thought that was funny.
Oh God.
So they thought it was funny that he got burnt up in a wheelchair. I don't know. I'm just saying. We just brought that up. Y'all just brought that up. Okay. Moving on. That's all she's gonna get today. Okay. She said she's gonna sue me. I'm waiting for the lawsuit because I'm gonna sue her too. Okay. I'm gonna sue her for stalking me. I'm gonna sue her for filing the lawsuit, and I'm gonna sue her for wasting my time. Okay. Next topic. Okay, let's talk about Kenya Moore. Kenya Moore hair care. Okay. Dang, I've been talking a long time. Kenya was on a recent show where she was talking about her season 15 love interest. Okay. The former beauty queen hit up E! News to dish on a few inside details about her new man, honey. Her man. And during the conversation, she threw a little bit of shade at mugshot Marlo Hampton. Okay. The interesting part about this is it was discovered that Kenya and Marlo then dated the same man, child. Hold on, we about to scroll down here and see what this little thing said. What was it? Hold on. Oh, this is the whole interview. I don't want to see the whole interview.
Oh my gosh. Thank you. Against each other.
Okay, hold on.
What kind of drama are we in for? Because that trailer was bananas.
The trailer was really good, right? Yeah. I think
her and Ralph.
I was actually really surprised because they had seemed like they were doing better. They were in counseling. They were someone else's business. Housewives.
Typical Atlanta housewife stuff.
Yeah.
We heard that it was reported that you had to go back into production after Drew had the breakup, filed for divorce. Were you surprised about her and Ralph?
I was actually really surprised because they had seemed like they were doing better. They were in counseling. They were more affectionate when we would see them. They would show up for each other. It just was different. So I was really rooting for them. And then I was just kind of heartbroken when I saw that they had filed.
Yeah. Right. And then you guys were just together this weekend. So how is she doing?
She's going to be okay. Yeah. She's got me. She's got her girls. She's got a family.
a bunch of the OGs are back.
Yes. Well, they made some appearances, but Cynthia is always like a great time. You know, she's like one of my best friends.
What
She's my
is it,
sister,
y'all?
so it's always great to have her
Was it
by
at
my
the
side, no
beginning?
matter what.
And Kim and Lisa and Deshaun are just like popping in. Maybe, we don't know. You can't say.
Yeah, they pop in. Yeah, they pop in. Yeah. But
Okay.
yeah, I don't know how long they stay, but they pop in.
Okay, I feel some shadiness here. And Marlo claims that she dated him, and
we don't talk about
claims that she dated him, and
we
then
don't talk about we don't
Yeah.
and it just kind of like infuriated me, and I just had to jump in there. But she's capable, she's smart, she's beautiful, she's got an amazing career.
Oh, here it is where they was talking about Marlo dating her man. Hold on.
in the trailer now, I see there's a new man in your life, so we want to ask you about that.
I don't know if he's a new man in my life, but I'm dating.
No, wait a minute. Marlo claims that she dated him, and
we don't talk about Marlo.
Oh no.
Now we don't talk about Marlo.
Atlanta? Are there not enough men to go around? Because then Sheree's new man, there's like all kinds of activity going on with the
just
men.
men everywhere. You know, men are just always everywhere, you know. So some people would love to have the men that they're talking about, and some have the men that others are talking about. So, you know, we'll just see. We'll just have to wait and see.
Oh, I love this. And we all
So yeah, she's still dating and still married, child. Kenya bragging about another fake arrangement. Okay. Kenya hating on the OG snooze. But if you notice, y'all see all these little interviews popping up with E News, with people, with the Juicy Scoop podcast, with this person, with that person, because they getting ready for the show. The show actually airs May 7th, I believe it is. And nobody's really interested in the show. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't seen like a whole bunch of interest, but who is me to judge? Okay. Now, speaking of Marlo, since Kenya threw shade at Marlo. Oh, but wait. We already talked about Kenya's husband, and a couple of days ago about Mark's attorney quitting because they've been involved in this fake divorce for far too long, and the attorney was like, I'm not gonna be a part of this sham, so I am moving on. So Kenya and Mark and the divorce and dating, and like I'm just trying to figure out like how does that all fit into the grand scheme of things? Like how you dating and you're not really divorced, and Mark probably mad because he can't show y'all his real girlfriend. It is just a mess, but I guess they're gonna talk about it, honey. She gonna be swiping left on Tinder, and apparently Marlo didn't had the man before, and there's that. But Marlo actually was talking recently on the Juicy Scoop podcast, and she threw a lot of shade at Kandi Burris. She said they are all on these Caucasian platforms. What you had said, okay? And none of them or their audience even watch our HOA, but they trying to get them to watch. That's the problem, because they know that the Real Housewives of Atlanta's audience is predominantly an urban audience, so they trying to tap into the other audience of the Beverly Hills girls and all that stuff. You said we still cannot find a marriage license. Exactly, Toria. Where is the marriage license? Kenya is the Black Bethany. Oh, well, let's go ahead and talk about Marlo Hampton's shade to Kandi Burris now. Whew, Marlo is getting dragged, but I'm like, where is the lie? Okay, y'all know I had wrote about it on straightfromtheA.com. Marlo Hampton says Kandi Burris is too busy chasing a bag to raise her kids. Where is the lie? Okay. Where is the lie? Okay. So the Real Housewives cast is working overtime, just like I told y'all, to get us to care about this 15th season. Just yesterday, Kenya Moore was throwing shade at Marlo, okay? And now Marlo is tossing a palm tree to Kandi Burris, and it's like a shade fest. You get a shade. You get shade. Now here go Marlo, honey, with the Caucasian lady. No, I'm just kidding. Heather McDonald of the Juicy Scoop podcast interviewed Marlo Hampton, and Marlo decided that to shade Kandi, stating that the busy leader of the Kandi Coated clique rarely has time for her kids. Okay, she never has her kids. She's too busy trying to get another bag. Let's listen to Marlo shade and
Sometimes I just need a break. Right. So I felt that was awful. I felt some of the girls knew exactly what I meant because they're moms, and I know for sure a lot of them are never hardly with their kids. They have full-time nannies. And sometimes they need a.
So to give you a little background, Marlo is still in her feelings about when they not they, but she did say she kicked her nephews out, but I don't think she literally kicked them out. She said she was stressing and she sent them to live with her sister, her other sister for a little while, while she got her mind together. Like I always tell y'all, mental health is wealth. And if you have to step away from something, anything, go ahead and do it. Kandi had the nerve to say you don't get to pick to be a parent. You're a parent 24 hours a day. You don't get to pick when and how many and when and choose, when you're gonna deal with your kids. But no shade, but Kandi does. But we're gonna
break.
finish.
We all need breaks sometimes. Shit, we need breaks from our husbands,
Yeah.
from our jobs. You need a break sometime.
Right.
So it's just, I feel it's just the way I phrased it. If I would have phrased it and said, hey, you guys, this is really tough. Well, I never know when it comes to this group of girls. If I would have phrased it right, they probably still would have got after me.
Yeah, I do feel like I remember kind of Kandi saying something like,
okay, so here comes the Kandi shade. But she right. If she would have phrased it differently, I think it would have came off differently. But because she flippantly said I kicked them out, like people took that literally and they ran with it.
I've taken in, relatives before and I would never do that. And again, it's just like
Kandi does not. Yeah. You never see her with her kids 24/7. She always pays. She has a whole slew of family that helps her. So it's coming from Kandi didn't mean that much to me, not unless I saw her with her children every day. I mean, she's too busy trying to get another bag. She doesn't have time to spend quality time with her kids.
Oh, Marlo said it, honey, that Kandi is too busy trying to get a bag to spend time with her kids. Now, here's the shade. Okay. I told you about the back, the background of it about, Marlo saying kicking out. The words kicking out is what sparked it. And then Kandi tried to make it turn into something that wasn't. Now let's go and how, listen, it's family is family. Okay. Family is family. There go Kandi and Todd and Ace and Blaze, at Ace's birthday party. Okay. Kandi is pictured with her husband and they share 2 children together, daughter Blaze 3, son Ace 7, and 2 adult kids from outside relationships. Riley Bird's 20 picture and Kayla Tucker 27 not pictured. Now listen, while most of y'all be dragging Marlo for her commentary, calling her a gutter snipe, saying she shouldn't have said it, all of that. But is she wrong in her analysis of the situation? Is Kandi not gone 24/7? Is Kandi not chasing EGOT status? Is Kandi not chasing a bag? Does Kandi not have nannies and daddy daycares and all that? And let's not forget Kandi's baby mama days and how she reportedly left her daughter Riley to be raised by Mama Joyce. And even Riley said when, after she had Ace that, having another child was like a no-no because she was like, I ain't raising these kids for you because you ain't never at home. Riley said that herself. Now, it's important to note that Todd seems to be the primary caregiver in the household because Todd is always taking the kids to school, picking the kids up in the carpool lane. There he is right here.
Yes. Where you at, Ace? Give me some boogie. Hey.
There they are right there. Look, where's Kandi? Where is Kandi? We got Todd. Listen, they better not ever break up because Todd gonna get all her money. Kandi gonna be crying just like Tyrese. Okay, Kandi is going to be crying just like Tyrese about that child support. Like I'm just saying. So y'all think Marlo is wrong? Press 1. If you think Marlo was telling the truth, press 2. Honey, I'm just saying. Riley said it again during their live on YouTube during the pandemic. Okay. Did you see what Tamika said on Flopso? I don't watch the Flopso, so no, I didn't see it. I'm sorry. Kandi is gone all the time. That's why Riley said no to more babies. That should have told her. Okay. 1, 2. Okay, Kandi can forget that EGOT. Oh. Marlo told no lies. Okay, all right. I can't even remember what 2 was. Okay. Was 2 was if she was telling the truth. Let me know because I be forgetting. I be forgetting what the one was. One was if she lied, and 2 was is she telling the truth. Okay, Kandi is a sugar mama. Kandi and Tasha K are the same, or somewhat of the same. They both taking care of their husbands. Y'all keep talking about get a man, get a man, get a man, get a man. I ain't getting no man, so I go out and work, take care of him. Not me, not I. Okay, the only man in this house is Biggie. Ain't that right, Biggie? Biggie over there sleep. Okay. Anyway, moving on. Oh, I've been running my mouth. TLA broke it down. He was there. He said Tyrese paid $29.90, which he thought was fair, and the judge ordered him to pay 10 grand. Oh well. So well, it is what it is. Why wait? Don't the kids have on their seat belts? They was in the carpool line. So he wasn't driving on the street. Anyway, Tamika was in the kitchen cooking and talking and with Trina Braxton. Okay, good for Tamika. Now I'm tired of the Tamika. Listen, I'm gonna be completely and totally honest with y'all. I'm sick and tired of that Tamika and Tasha storyline. Okay, I already told y'all how I felt about it. I felt like it was wrong for them as sisters to take their beef to social media, and I'm done with it. I ain't talking about them no more. I don't care. They can go back and forth as much as they want to go. Y'all need to buy both of their albums, and clearly don't nobody care about either one of them singing by themselves. So moving on. Let me see. Do y'all want to take some calls? I can let some of y'all call in. Y'all let me know what y'all want to talk about. Yeah. Marlo and Sheree. Did I talk about Marlo and Sheree? I don't think I did. Let me go to my Instagram and see. Let me go to my Instagram and see, because Marlo and Sheree did an interview as well. And I wasn't paying attention to it, but somebody sent it to me. And hold on. All right. Okay. All right. That's not it. Oh, y'all be sending me so much stuff that when I start to look for what I want, what I need, I can't find it. Because y'all already sent me 200 gazillion videos and stuff. And clips and stuff. Hold on. Let me go here. It was something I had already opened. I know. Oops, it's not over there. Click the link to join the stream. Okay. While I search for this video. Hold on, we got some people in the back. Hello, Mickey.
Hi, Michelle. How are you?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
I'm good.
So, what topic would you like to talk about today, friend?
I want to start off with Tyrese. I mean, it's really giving me Kanye vibes.
Oops, I'm sorry. Here it is right here. It's really giving you what?
Kanye vibes. You know, Kanye, when everything is good, slavery was a choice. But when everything's bad, he wants to protect his black children all of a sudden. It's like these men, they be marrying these preferences. And then later
black
on,
queen that's not black.
Black queen that's not really black. And then, you know, when things don't work out their way, they want to get sympathy from the public. It's like
that's what it feels like to me.
Why are you doing all of this on social media? Like, you have lawyers. I mean, I get it. He's trying to get sympathy, but it's just like, don't nobody really care. Like, you literally make yourself look crazy on social media.
Right. It's like, who asked for this?
Nobody asked for this. He has a pattern of going online, crying, and just breaking down and wanting everybody to feel bad for him. You look crazy. Just, you know, pay your lawyers and just take care of your kids. It's that simple.
Right. It's very simple. I don't understand why we got to be in it.
Yeah. And as for Marlo, did you see the interview Sheree and Marlo did?
I was just about to play it. Hold on, we about to play it right now because I just found it.
Because I was like, child, everything we've been saying, they are finally catching up to.
Marlo said Kandi will be held accountable for the good and bad she does on this season of RHOA. Nobody worried about you being the longest running housewife. Ooh, the shade. Let's see. Y'all hear that? Oh, y'all can't hear it. Hold on. I got it on mute. Let me refresh.
So what happens with Kandi this season then?
You're going to see she's just held accountable. No one's worried about you being the longest housewife. You're on this platform. You deserve to give everyone your reality, and we're all making sure she gives y'all her reality, especially when she's around us.
We're all expected to give our reality, the good, the bad, the ugly.
Mm-hmm.
And so why not?
Yeah.
Everyone needs to be held to the same standard.
Yeah, Kandi only wants to talk about, oh, I got this new movie. I secured this bag. My child did this or this or that. She only wants to brag about all the good stuff. It's like, hey, you have bad things that happen in your life as well. You have things that the world needs to know that everything's not always perfect. And it's okay.
So what happens with Kandi?
I agree.
All right, and this is exactly what we've been saying for the longest time. Season after season after season, she's been cruising by and skating by, just promoting her products and her businesses. And I feel like they are like, you know what? The jig is up. You clearly cannot lead a show. Nene ain't there. Portia ain't there. Phaedra ain't there. They gave you your own show. It got canceled. You can't, you know what I'm saying? It's like nobody cares about Mama Joyce and Todd.
But you know what the shade is now, though, is that Marlo is on the island by themselves. And I do feel like they have, like, you know, Kandi is good for an alliance, honey. She did it on the Escape SWV show. She did it on Real Housewives of Atlanta versus Nene. And now she's doing it versus Marlo. She's trying to gather everybody on her side to rally against Marlo. And the only person that's not is Sheree.
Exactly. And this was, if you remember, last season, she kind of said the same thing, Marlo. She said she calls people out and she needs to be called out as well. She was saying this last season. And you remember that scene when Marlo and Sheree were talking about Kandi, and Sheree was really agreeing with everything Marlo was saying. When she was like, yeah, she's for herself. She's for herself. And they had that scene where they kept on cutting to Sheree, agreeing with everything Marlo was saying. Sheree, I don't really think she messed with Kandi that much. But the thing is, it's like with Kandi, and this is what Marlo needs to be prepared for, because apparently Candy's going to be bringing up that lady that offed herself. So she's going to be, you know, Kandi is good for spinning the narrative, controlling the narrative. So the smear campaign is probably going to start about Marlo. So Marlo got to get ready for that. She's going to go on she's going to make YouTube video after YouTube video, interview after interview, podcast after podcast. I mean, we see what she did with Latasha.
And she gonna use her own platform. She's gonna be on Speak on It.
And she's
speaking on it to make to form her own narrative. Yeah.
She's gonna be dragging Marlo. And
I don't think that's fair, because I don't feel like, you know, she should be able to go to her platform and drag the show or say, you know, spin it the way she want to spin it. Because, you know, the truth is always somewhere in the middle. And for Kandi to go on her platform and say, this is what it is, and all the other ladies don't have the same opportunity to say, this is what it is, it's giving unfair treatment. It's giving Bravo, it's giving preferential treatment, honestly, because I'm sure Bravo sanctions it, you know.
And
but I remember back in the day, way back in the day, like first, second, third season and all of that.
They had to do blogs.
Yeah, the housewives used to do blogs every Monday. Phaedra, all of them, they used to write a blog about what they felt about the episode.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And so it would seem like, you know, they could do something like, I don't know, you know, people don't read as much as they used to, but even with that, like, they don't have their own platform to do that. They could probably blog a little bit on like YouTube or Instagram or something and just
But you know what it is?
But nobody does that.
The unfortunate part is they probably have NDAs where they can't even do that. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, exactly. They do. They
They
do, because
probably do.
no shade, but when Nene had got her YouTube channel, remember when she was being all outspoken and stuff, they were making her take stuff down or stopped her from, you know, speaking out and stuff. So that's why I said I know for a fact Kandi's YouTube channel is sanctioned by Bravo. And so is Dr. Heavenly. So you heard
for
it from me.
sure. Because the thing is, she be showing the clips on her YouTube channel, like extended clips. Usually
They can get a channel if they want, Capricorn, but a lot of times, you know, because of their contract, they are in violation of their contract if they speak on certain things. So again, Kandi is allowed to speak on those things, which is why, you know, we all look at her sideways. And why is it that Kandi can do it and everybody else can't?
They can't do it. And the thing is, they talk about, oh, she's the longest running housewife. She's the highest paid housewife. Well, guess what? There is a price to pay for that, because every time she goes on the show, she's talking about her product. She's promoting her products. Bravo gets a paycheck. they get a percentage. We already know about the Bethany clause, you know, because New York Housewives came out before Atlanta. So that clause was well into effect before Kandi even got on Housewives. So they keep her because they're making money off of her.
Right.
So every season she has a new business venture and she gets to skate on by, you know, untouched because they're making money off of her.
Okay.
She's like this businesswoman that is, for her, obviously, it's quantity over quality. She moves around like she's a rookie in the industry trying to get a hold on to everything because she don't really probably have the money that she claims she does. You know
That's
what
why
I'm
she
saying?
moving for self.
Yeah.
Well, Nikki, let me go ahead and get some of these other calls out the way. I mean, you're welcome to stay, but I wanted to, like, you know, touch on
Okay,
some other
Michelle.
people.
Have a good night.
As always, I appreciate you, Nikki.
Thank you so
Vicky.
much. Bye.
Bye.
Good morning.
Who's next? Butterfly. Butterfly. Can you hear me? Butterfly. I'm gonna. Hey.
I'm
Click it one more
sorry, I'm
time.
trying to
There
unmute. Hey,
there you go.
Michelle, thank you for
Hey.
allowing me up. I am so happy because I'm so happy that because I seen right through the scheme of things with the queens of R&B, and I'm so happy that somebody else did because what they did to Latasha was straight garbage, and
Yeah.
Tamika is now feeling it. The interview she did that you didn't watch on, you know, that show you don't like, she basically
You can
was
say
saying
it's on Flopso. I know it's on
so,
Flopso. I just
yeah.
haven't watched it. I'll
So
watch it.
basically, now she crying because she didn't get product placement and all this stuff, and she feel like she got bamboozled. Yeah, you got bamboozled, you idiot. The whole purpose was to throw your sister under the bus, and you fell for it because you so thirsty, because you falling for Kandi and Tiny's fake clout that they only have in Atlanta. Don't nobody care about them girls, especially Tiny with her essay allegedly having assault problem issues. Please, are we going to talk about Tasha's toxic marriage as if Tiny ain't in a toxic marriage? And we ain't been watching it all these years. Tiny went and deformed the whole stuff to fit into a criteria, and her husband still moving in other women in their house. Let's not forget
And let's
Tiny
not
moved out.
listen, and let's not forget Kandi and Todd and they threesomes and stuff like
Right.
that.
She gonna come out in a minute after they tried to derek Latasha for saying that she was in an open marriage. Then as soon as she come out and say that, then Kandi want to come out and admit that she in an open relationship, which we already knew because she already admitted it on Bravo on one of them trips that they did. One
Well,
of them
you know
girls
that
trips
text
they
that
did.
came out that said Todd was allegedly stuck in the TRANS peen, and somebody got a video of it. So I mean, I'm just saying, are they getting ahead of stuff that we might find out later?
Right. Like exactly. Cause that whole I think that whole situation that happened with the Phaedra situation bringing that rumor back, there was some truth to it, obviously, because look how it came out about Tiny and T.I. right after. And that's the same accusations that they had against Kandi. So there is some truth about that whole little circle that run together. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I have friends that are from ATL, and a lot of them are in open relationships down here. That seems to be the thing.
All on Atlanta now. I'm down here.
Well, I'm not going to say.
It's some hard working.
Now, mind you, Michelle, I didn't say
good
a lot. I didn't say all of
strong
them.
black families down here now.
Now there is, but I didn't say all. But I said a lot. I didn't say all. I said that is a thing down there. A lot of them are in open marriages. No.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, if they
Michelle,
I don't know.
And them rumors about Tiny T.I. been out there. Let's not forget that Rob put them on the spot when, you know, him and China got into that whole thing, and T.I. thought he wanted to jump in the mix, and Rob had to shut him down. And you see how T.I. shut his mouth right when Rob said what he said. Like, that stuff already been out there. So I definitely believe them allegations, allegedly. I believe them. Anywho, moving along, and you notice how they didn't focus on that. And we're not going to act like Joyce is not a toxic mother. We're not going to sit up and act like Latasha and Tamika's mother is the only toxic mother on that show.
Right. Right. Let's not forget Mama Joyce, honey. It ain't nothing but one or two other. What's the other mama? Mama Joyce and Mama Diane. And then everybody like, well, you don't believe Mama Diane? Like, listen, I don't know Mama Diane. She could be lying. I don't know. But
no,
my
I
thing
don't
is,
believe her.
Here's why she's messy to me. She's messy for even allowing herself to get involved in the ladies' drama. Like whether it's true, false, a lie, or whatever, like her allowing herself to be used as proof per se in this
Right.
beef against these two sisters. You've chosen a side between two sisters, and it makes you look a little bad. Like
They
a
do.
normal
Because,
parent would be like, y'all need to work that out on y'all own.
right. Right, but that's the thing. That's the whole grand scheme of thing. They all would. That's the whole plan. Because let's not forget, Tamika and Tasha own the name, so they had to get one of them on their side. And we know Latasha wasn't going, but Tamika's so thirsty and desperate, she fell for it. And now she want to cry about how her products didn't get placed and all this other stuff. That's what she was crying about on Fox. So don't cry now, heifer. You sat there and allowed them to say.
She crying about something else, and I said it on Patreon. And if y'all remember, Tamika done filed something in court against Tasha, and she's feeling it right now, and because she knows she's wrong. But there's that.
Oh shoot, I gotta get over there on Patreon, girl. Yeah, I mean, well, she's probably crying about that too, but she also now she want to say, "Oh, I'll never do it." Mona and Scott didn't place my products. Yeah, you dummy, because they was using you the whole time, you idiot.
Okay. Now
You know
somebody
what I'm
said we
saying?
talk about mamas now. If mamas doing videos, yeah, we talk about the mamas. The mama was in the video. Yes, we talk about
What
the
do you
mamas.
talk about? Y'all talk about mamas now.
Did
Did y'all
telling the truth?
right? And did y'all not sit up there and drag Tasha and
I
Tamika's
think
mother?
he was joking when he said that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Because I'm about to
he
sit up
put
here and say,
he
y'all
put
sat there and
LOL, he
dragged
put
that poor
LOL
woman.
behind it. It was I think it was supposed to be sarcastic, like, oh, so we talking about mamas now?
Why I can't talk?
Okay, you're right. I fell for it. We done got off the topic, y'all. Let's move on I don't want to talk about Tamika and Latasha. Let's keep it moving.
Okay.
Please
Talk about
don't.
Kenya, Marlo, Sheree, Tasha K, Claudia, Tyrese.
Oh, I'm with Marlo because Kandi has been escaping. And she, it kills me. Kandi is a confessional gangster. She always talk a lot of crap in her confessions. So, and then she want to cry and act innocent like Marlo don't have validity for wanting her to step up her game. Yeah, because you always talking crap.
Kandi need Marlo right now.
She need what?
What'd you say?
Kandi need Marlo right now.
Oh,
She do need Marlo.
She needs the drama.
Because she do need the drama and Marlo's right though. Kandi get away with a lot, and Kandi talk a lot of smack too. So at the end of the day, she done said a lot of things about Marlo. She the one who brought up that whole rumor in the first place about Marlo being a so-called allegedly an escort. She did that at the reunion that year, that one season Marlo was on. So at the end of the day, you ain't no victim, and I don't want to hear Marlo. Everybody ain't jealous of Kandi.
She'll never be a victim bringing people to the bedroom to me. I'm sorry.
Right.
I just don't get down like that. That's
And
disrespectful,
let's not forget
especially having all those kids.
Right, and let's not forget that been out there about Kandi being
And
loose.
And wait a minute,
all them kids.
I don't know if y'all saw Candy's recent.
What type of role model are you? What type of
Listen,
role model are you, honey?
Yeah,
Wait,
listen.
Michelle is
repeating
trying to say
yourself? Hold
something.
Y'all can't hear me when I be talking. Let me turn
No,
my
we
mic up.
hear you.
Oh, the podcast that Kandi did where she was talking about threesomes or something she did with Todd. Did y'all see that? And then they was like whispering because Todd said, or DJ A1 or somebody had said something about you was with somebody when her and Todd got together. It was somebody that was still around them that Kandi had been with or something.
Oh, I think
You have to
so.
watch the podcast because they was whispering. They was trying to see if they was talking about the same person. And I
Yeah, I remember that part. I do
know the
remember
person
that
they was
part because I only
talking
watch
about.
clips because I don't.
Text me who it is, Michelle.
Huh?
Text me who it is.
Text you who it is.
Yeah, text me who that person is. I'm gonna spill the truth.
I say it on the Patreon chat, but it was somebody who worked with her on the Candy Coated Night set.
I know that thing is.
Mama Joyce wants that money.
Miles on it, don't it?
Right.
And around that time, she had just started dating Todd, and he was still working on the set as like a producer and stuff.
But Marlo was not wrong in her
around a
assumption
long
of her.
time ago.
Yeah,
But I know exactly who it was. Anyway, go ahead, Tyrese.
Yeah, Marlo wasn't wrong at all.
It was not wrong. Ken ain't even had time to get pregnant the last time. So how the hell she having time to take care of all of these kids? Come on now. She couldn't even have her own baby.
But
Okay, who was next? I lost track. It was Butterfly, Okay, you can talk. Okay, did you talk about the topic?
Yes. Thank you for having me, Michelle.
I appreciate you, Butterfly.
Thank you.
I be trying to get everybody in now. Hey,
They better
Tarvis,
stop
go
playing
ahead.
with God.
Good
They better
morning.
stop playing with God, all them test tube babies.
Oh, Lord.
So what's funny is when Marlo said, "Oh, I kicked the kids out," that's almost like a normal saying for a parent. For any parent that want to get rid of their kids, they be like, "Oh yeah, I got rid of my kids this weekend." You know, like, "Oh, yeah, I kicked them out. They went to their friend house or something." So I don't know how Kandi could get upset from that terminology because it's normal. I'm
She
sure
didn't
she
get
uses the
upset. She just used it
terminology.
as an opportunity.
Hell,
Right.
Todd
She took it
told
as an
Todd told him.
because she's an opportunist too.
One at a time,
Right.
y'all. One at a time. Go ahead.
So I was, I don't understand where she said that. But Todd, Riley, everybody has said it in her circle into her face that you are not home around the kids. So how are you going to speak on someone else's situation? And the perfect, especially a aunt, their favorite line is to say, "I can get rid of these kids at any time. These are not my kids."
Mm-hmm.
So even though she's in a parental situation, she still can say that. So it's just like, why did you get offended off that? You're not even around your own kids. Worry about your own kids.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like, why would you say that? Now, as far as the whole situation, it's ridiculous. At this point, I'm really we should just sleep on Kandi because the only reason why she's still on the Housewives is because she's a raccoon without the RA and freaking I mean, just think about it. She ain't got all her storylines are weak.
It's like she
And
does
coon and
everything they
nice.
say do. And including, eating that chicken. I don't care what y'all say, that chicken commercial is cringe.
I'm sure, yeah, it really is. It wasn't authentic. It wasn't authentic. It didn't flow off her. It just wasn't. It wasn't smooth at all. It seemed like it was forced and everything. So, I don't care, but it's so funny because I lost my train of thought and
You talking about Marlo, Shade and Kandi about the kids.
but yeah, freaking it was something else. I went and said something else. I think it was
You want
about
to talk about
Todd and
Tasha
Kim.
K or
Anyway, yeah, Tasha
Claudia
K is
or
hilarious.
Tyrese?
That, like you said, that could have been avoided a long time ago if she wasn't running her mouth. All she had to do was apologize. That's what she asked for the first time, for you to apologize and get rid of the videos. She kept it. She got a lawsuit. She ran, and now they garnishing your checks. I hope you. She is a
I'm trying to
very,
figure out now,
very
and now
proud
people
Black
trying to
woman.
pull the black card. Like, why are you joyous about the downfall of a black woman? And I'm like,
Because it's
Don't they
funny.
always love to be black when it's time to be black?
okay, she's conveniently black when it's time to be
That's
black.
why I said she's a
Clearly.
very, very proud Black woman. Because,
Mhm.
woof, she is
The way
bold.
she drag black people, child, whatever. All skin
Right,
folk ain't skin folk. And that's why I can
right.
sit here. And I'm not sitting here celebrating the Cardi B's win or legal victory. At the end of the day, I'm just sitting here like karma is a bitch. Especially
Right.
because she's not on me. And my thing is I ain't even have to sue her. Cardi got it for all of us, child. Cardi just,
Karma.
Right.
lied
And
about
for
Cardi.
people and for people thinking that that's going to affect other bloggers, they're not. They're like looking from afar. They're not looking up close because look at where it started from. She simply should have just said sorry, and she sent a cease and desist, and she ignored it. So it was just like she took her step. She literally took legal steps to prevent this from happening,
See, here's the thing.
and she dug.
I'm gonna defend her on that because sometimes I get a cease and desist and I'll be like, fuck this cease and desist,
But you're
especially if I know
careful
I'm
with
right.
your
But if
words,
you know you lied about something, she
But you're
really
not
right?
turned
malicious,
and made
Michelle.
up a
That's the difference.
story about this girl
Right.
having an
You're right. You're not malicious
You're not
when you're
malicious.
yeah,
saying
that's
it.
You're not coming from that space. So you're not gonna have that energy. The energy
mm-hmm.
that these others come from, they come from a space of you being messy and you're trying to get clicks and views based off shock and awe and what you're doing. I mean, it's not entertaining. It's
Mm-hmm.
not entertaining. And we as the public, we have to stop
yeah, it's cute, it's funny, it's tea, it's shade, but on the back end of that, it's making us all look bad because all these white folks looking at all of us. You know, and where we're looking at blogs, we're not. You guys are not blogs anymore. You guys are black media outlets. So y'all the reason why we're watching these shows. You're the reason. This conversation is what's going. So just the level of respect. But I just wanted to say about that, and I know you don't want to talk about the Tamika and Tasha, but can I just say how cringed I was watching Andy Cohen sit there and ask them about questions. It was like y'all putting black people business on, like, you know, it's one thing you say around your family or around us, and it's just like everybody used them. And it was so embarrassing to watch as a black person, period, to watch them sisters get on there and let everybody use them like that. Like,
yep,
everybody
I bet no white sisters.
No,
You wouldn't see Kim Kardashian doing that to Chloe. On the, you know what I'm saying? Like, you would not see it, and I just felt the ways about it. You know,
I was just cringing when he was on there asking about her mama and like Tasha, girl, you was living with your mama and you had like just the imagery that we're showing. And then we got to give, you know, these are celebrities, these are people that's in the media every day. Then we got to go to work with all these white people and they're looking at us side-eye because of the images that we showing. So we just got to be careful with that and how we project on ourselves. But these celebrities are just off the chain.
It's a mess.
Right.
The ghetto.
Especially when now there's a divide in the home. And in a black home, you don't ever want to divide because now you got to walk around these people with a mug look on your face like, damn, I don't even want to see you today. Damn, I can't. And you know, with them being sisters, and I don't know how many siblings they have because I was not paying attention. I don't know if they just have each other. I don't know if they have brothers. I don't know if they have sisters. That shit is gonna, you know, fuck with they mental in the future because it's just like, damn, you got a sister and you can't even talk to her now because of this
What they
whole
did was brought
promotion.
their black family business to the front
Right, because
stage
you
for
done
everybody to
destroyed,
see.
you done just
And when they
destroyed
signed
your whole
contracts,
relationship because of TV.
All right, we off topic again.
well, no, I just gotta say, like them relationships.
No, I get it. It's good, but I'm like, we're going down the rabbit hole. We're gonna keep talking about it. I'm so tired of
But you
Tasha
know,
to be I don't know what to do.
It's just embarrassing. I'm just
you know what I
embarrassed
want to
for
know?
them.
What's
I
that?
want to know what the contract looked like between Kenya and her invisible husband. Because when I tell you I would have exposed her a long time ago, man, because why do I want to keep going through this invisible divorce?
Well, first of all,
Because is
she
it
paid
real
a
at this
little bit.
point?
She just ain't paid the balance. Because remember, she paid off his taxes before they got married. So I mean, she
Right,
paid.
but I
They
want to
clearly
see the
had it
Probably paid
contract
arranged.
because
for his
I,
sperm donation.
I want to know what he can and cannot say because you think I'm about to keep going through this invisible divorce and people questioning me and I'm trying to date, but you still married and you're not divorced? Because no real man want to go through that. Just knowing
Right.
that you got a whole conflict in public about you and your husband and you
Right.
technically quote unquote still married. Now magically she get with another man and she tells him the full truth. He might expose her and I hope that happens. Cause
Yeah, Nene did
I'm
expose
nosy.
everybody. If you go back and watch, Nene told us all of this stuff. We just got to read between the
Straight from the A. I
lines.
also told y'all too.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
straight
yes,
from the A.
yes, they did. Michelle,
Right.
can we call you Heifer?
Huh?
I think that needs to be
What
your new
colorist Claudia?
hashtag.
Karen colorist
Heifer.
Claudia. You should call me a heifer.
A heifer?
Like, what the hell? Where is she from? Child,
But ain't it so
1970?
funny how she always mention you, but she don't know you?
Yes.
Right.
She's so stuck in the 70s talking like a black
Right.
exploitation
Especially with
film.
that Eddie,
She
with
needs to
that
sit
Eddie
herself
in the front of
down
her
because
damn head. That's
she
the only thing
she
black
probably
about it is that Eddie in the front of her head.
she probably upset because that wolf cookie looked just like her face, a mess. And she needs to sit
She still ain't found that clip that left her body.
right.
Okay. Listen, I do not condone bullying.
Oh yeah, because you know that's gonna be bullying.
Cause you
Yeah,
know
you're
she in
right.
here about to
You're right.
cry. You know,
Somewhere
probably
crying.
shaking her head, shaking right now. Listen, my thing is, like I
Right.
keep saying, like protect your mental health. That's all I'm saying. And when you know that the internet is too much for you, log off. You don't
Log
have to
off.
explain yourself to every stranger on the internet. I'm not
Now,
gonna
what you think?
explain. Listen, I'm not explaining shit to y'all. Okay, I
I'm
like
explaining that
y'all.
in
I
real
love
life. I
y'all.
ain't gonna
Okay, I
explain
come
on the
on here, I
internet.
talk my shit, and I move on. But I'm not gonna sit on here and explain to y'all. This had happened. This had happened. I'm about to do this and this. No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm sorry.
Now, what's going on over there
Right.
with Married to Medicine?
I don't
She don't watch Married to Medicine.
You gotta watch it. We gotta watch it this year. You don't think
came
so?
in here just trying to change all the topics. Just ain't it's ignoring everything we talked about and came over here and just brought your own topics.
My bad.
Because we was talking about Claudia earlier. Claudia was one of the topics I talked about.
I dislike that lady. She's not entertaining. She's not
that's
funny.
my point. Like, whether I like someone or not, if I choose to speak on them and share my disdain for them, I'm going to do it. There's nothing illegal about that. I do not have to like you. You know what I'm saying? To talk about you. As far as being one of my topics of conversation, I do not have to like you as a person. And my disdain from you can come out in my commentary because hell, this is what this is all about. Sharing how I feel, my opinion. And my opinion is based on
different shows.
a lot of likes and dislikes. So
she's trying to wiggle her way back on
How is she mad that
Housewives.
somebody else is doing it? I don't understand that. I don't understand, and I don't understand why didn't nobody check her. Like you got everybody so I say what I want to say. Nobody wants to say, well, girl, we sit here and do the same thing. So
wait, first of all, everybody when she was explaining it on her floppy disk, that everybody was quiet and nobody responded. She was just talking, and they let her talk herself into a hole.
Because I'm sure Vivica Fox house out there, Lisa Ray house out there, whatever. So
all you gotta do is go to Google. She did videos talking about her own house. So how you mad at people talking about it? And you talk about everybody's celebrity business on 3 different shows on the internet, any chance you get, but somebody, and you ain't even no celebrity. You're lucky somebody was talking about your house.
Thank you.
She's embarrassed because she purchased a fixer-upper, and you know she bought what she could afford.
Oh, she pulled the
Nothing
Kenya.
is wrong with that. That's what I keep trying to stress to y'all. I did not drag her for buying a fixer-upper. I did not drag her for being 50 years old buying her first house. I didn't. I said all those things were impressive. It's great. I applaud anybody who buys a house. I don't care what age you are. I don't care what your economic situation is. Purchase a home, okay? But clearly she feels the ways about the home she purchased. I ain't got nothing to do with that.
First of all, let her try to sue you. This is gonna be cute. Who's your attorney gonna be?
Can you
Rachel
publicize
Ray?
all of that, please?
I'm sure he'll be tickled pink because it's been a while since we've been in court, but we used to be in court all the time.
I would sue her for bullying and everything. I would countersue for
Attorney
bullying.
fees and everything, Chad.
Right, because you have proof. She done went inside Josh's DM. He's your witness. Like there's so much stuff against her.
Talking about me. Don't make me pull up the voice message.
Like she done digged herself into a hole, and now you sitting here threatening somebody with a good time because you
not threaten me with a good time.
Right, like you sending me to court.
I just don't like the fact, like if you got into whatever you and what's his name, whatever relationship y'all had or whatever, between y'all. Nobody else got nothing to do with that. You know, I get that y'all trying to be friends and but some things you just sit back and just let other people deal with. They wasn't there.
And you know what's crazy? All the people who have a problem with me have a connection to him.
Oh, we noticed that. We see that.
Tasha K. I don't know her, ain't never met her, whatever. You know, I've done my commentary on her, whatever. But before I even did my commentary on her, she had stole a bunch of stuff off my website and was using it as her
how to do it, Michelle.
Yeah, and yeah. So at the end of the day, like I flagged her for trademark infringement. Then ever since then, we've been, I guess, enemies because I don't really care about her one way or the other. I don't know her. So she had T.S. Madison on there trying to drag me. She had Junkie Dineva on there trying to drag me. And then she was trying to drag me. It was what it was. Same thing with T.S. Madison. I didn't drag him during that Kaya situation. I was a fan of both of them.
I didn't really understand how you got involved in that. I didn't understand how they were saying your name.
Yo,
I didn't know how all of that started. I didn't know. I was like, damn, what happened? Like, where did this come from?
And so, and I know who the common denominator is. It's no secret. But, which is why, he gets it too. He gonna keep getting it. He be doing little slick stuff behind the scenes. I ain't even mad at it. Like,
question. Why don't you ever out some of these people? Why don't you ever be like, well, I showed you how to do this and I done fed you. I mean,
but she has. She has.
Not to the level she could. Not to
she
the level
has.
she could.
When that whole debacle,
everything. You don't show all these people how to do it. Now they want to look at you.
But she has. When that whole debacle happened. Listen, when that whole debacle happened with the Funky Bunch or Junkie Bunch, there it is. She aired because he went on a whole rampage of talking shit, and then that's when Tasha K was talking shit. That's when that whole YouTube wars was happening with the whole behind the screen, the white girl pretending to be black.
Oh, I
That's when
forgot
everything
about
was aired
that.
out.
Yeah.
She showed receipts.
They
She
out there
showed
throwing out the
videos.
same
That's
bag.
when everybody kept saying, "Why you keep bringing it up?" And she showed the videos and receipts again. Like she has literally. This is when Josh was on there too, I believe, and they both was talking about the situation. This is she has aired out people several times. So Michelle has
People
not
doing
been
what
quiet.
they
So
leave me
it's
alone.
redundant. You know what I'm saying? It gets to be
Right.
real redundant. But yeah, I have, about that. But look. Before we go, I'm gonna play this voicemail so people don't think I'm wrong. Hold on. Will it come up? It won't even come up. Hold on.
I'm still waiting to hear those receipts about Tamika sleeping with Rocky and those new pictures. I slick want to see them because I'm nosy.
Yeah, I'm good on that. I'm good on that.
I mean, no, because
But
remember
I
it was
did listen to what's
blackmail.
her
It
name
was
song? The what's the one sister name that be frying the chicken all the time on the internet?
Ooh.
Which one is that? Which one fried the chicken?
Oh, Tamika.
Tamika.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did listen to her new song though. It is a little fire.
Okay. Here go one. Okay, here go the message, y'all. Hold on. I'm just gonna hold it up with a thing if I can play
Is
it.
that an iPhone 99? What is that?
Oh.
Oh, that look like exclusive. That look exclusive in your hand, Michelle.
No, it don't. Why I won't play? For some reason, this video don't play. I feel like she did something to the video. I ain't been on it in a while.
Well, I hear
Let me go to.
it.
Huh?
Oh,
It
no, I
says
thought I heard
Google
it.
is trouble playing this video. Why? What happened? That's weird. Oh well, I guess I won't play it today.
Can we
I have to.
predict some futures? Like, can we make like a friendly bet? Can we like when the start of the show come, there's gonna be like a storyline of Marlo sleeping around with pimps and whores, and
Not
But
pimps
they
and
all
whores.
are, ain't they?
but
No.
every time they manage to throw her under the bus for having a sugar daddy every season, um, Kandi, she's gonna hide behind Marlo because she has the weakest storyline unless they magically bring up Block again.
Mm-hmm.
Joyce is gonna come and say she turned a lemon into lemonade. Sheree, I don't want to hear about She by Sheree. That's a downfall. Um, mm,
I ain't gonna even watch it. I mean, it ain't
Drew, of
entertainment
course,
to
they're
me.
gonna talk about her divorce. No one wants to hear about that.
Ooh.
No one ever wants to hear about
No one
tragedy. And
cares.
given that
You know what? That's a good point
Drew,
that you bring up. Remember when reality TV was fun? When we would see them going on trips and doing stuff, and we'd be like, "Damn, we at work every day." We was living
yes,
vicariously through them. Now it's just like, girl, I don't want to watch shit. I got my own problem.
Right.
I don't want to see
the
that.
the gays and gals, when they had
Yeah.
themes, but Nene had the theme parties. Not any other housewife on Atlanta had a theme party, as far as I can recall. You had the girls and gals, what was it? Something in bourbon, pillow talk. She always had a theme going on that sparked a conversation. Now it may have had a fight and some drunk folks, but it always sparked a conversation and it always brought people together opposed
Right.
to trying to bring them apart. You know what I
But
mean? That
then
was
you
what
also
was
got
on
to look
for.
at it. That's when they had genuine relationships out. These forced these people don't know each other. You can tell they don't know each other. They don't engage with each other. It's just forced relationships, and that's why they have all these fake storylines now.
Right,
You're
right.
right.
Phaedra had the
Well, you
baby shower.
guys,
Where's the
look, I
video?
did went over my mark, honey. I wouldn't even
Did
look.
you find the video?
I found half of it. I didn't find the other half, so I just saved it for
A
later. I
lesbian
can play.
storyline.
Huh?
Somebody said a lesbian
I can play half
storyline.
of it. I don't know
A
why it won't play on
lesbian.
Instagram for some reason. It's on my Instagram page, which is weird.
And
But
I
here,
disagree with you. I don't think she's cool. I think she's awful. She spread a false narrative about me being a colorist based on a video that my ex put out and told people he was determined to make Black women hate me. and he knew the context of it, and he bragged about it. It was gonna hurt me because it was my own words, but he knew what he was doing. And
girl, how you get this?
With that, do you know how hurt that made a lot of women that support me? She jumps on my throat on everything. It's like the double standards here. Like people say, "Oh, leave Nene alone." This girl has been on me for years.
Oh, she's crying.
And if I could trust her to be honest, but she can't. I tried it before, and she chopped up some of the video. And she put it out there, and it's like I just see her as an evil human being. You know, like I think she's far worse. Like I don't hate Nene either. Like she just been so ignorant towards me, but it's like whatever. But Michelle has gone out of her way, criticized my network.
Network.
Having me colorist, Claudia. Again, I truly appreciate you trying, but this is a 7-year
that was just the half
thing.
of it. That's just the half of the other half won't play for some reason.
How you get this? Somebody sent this to you?
Yes, she be in random people's DMs and random people be sending it to me.
Right.
And she must have got taken that because I don't be posting stuff on Instagram too much. This is my Instagram, y'all. If y'all want to follow me on Instagram, iamATLien. I normally post in my stories. I rarely post on my page, but I posted the whole thing right here. These 2 pictures of her. This is when Larissa and her were going at it, and look, it won't play. It says we're having trouble playing this video.
Reported it or something.
And here go another one. It won't play, but it's not down. It's just not there. Like if she reported it, wouldn't it be gone?
Not yet. They probably reviewing it now. It don't go down instantaneously, immediately. Sometimes they probably investigate. Like she reported it, and they probably pulled it just to make sure. But it's funny how she know your name on the messages, but want to get on the TV screen and call you a heifer.
Right. And she said a lot in that. She was saying, about her boyfriend.
It would be nice. Would you go on Flop Soul if they invited you?
No, never. I would not support that racist network.
Right.
Fox Soul is a division of Fox News. Like,
People
why?
don't know that. They don't know that. They don't get that.
I know. I don't know why people just ignore the fact that Fox Soul is just a division. It's just the black division of Fox News Network, and they're just doing that to make money off of y'all. Like they have an agenda as well. Like colorist Claudia sit on there and spew all of their talking points and all kind of stuff. Child, bye. I'm moving on.
Cause she be hiding. She
thank
talks
you,
a lot of
Sierra.
mess.
Somebody said it's a bug on Instagram for desktop, but I think it's doing the same thing on my my Instagram on my page because I just tried to play it.
So let me ask you a question. So she telling you that you're calling her a colorist is inappropriate, but isn't calling another woman or a black woman a heifer the same thing as calling them a cow?
She called me heifer. She called me ignorant. She called me Gary Coleman. She done called me ugly and fat. She done called me all kind of things. The only thing I called her is colorist and a Karen, and that's what she is.
Right.
And the crazy thing is, instead of taking accountability for it, she blames me for calling her those things. It's like those words came out of your mouth.
I think she really want to be your friend and don't know how to say that.
Right.
It's that she want to be your friend and she just don't know.
We spent too much time on her. Yes, exactly. They be pandering over there. Okay. But thank y'all for joining me, Terry and Tyrese.
You're welcome.
I'll see y'all in the next video.
All right, blogger heifer.
Let me find out you getting back on at 1 o'clock.
I'm not. I was gonna try, but now it's too late. Y'all ran me off. Good night.
You should hashtag heifer and put it on your social media.
Okay, hashtag heifer.
The blogger. Put it on a shirt. The blogger.
Okay, next week. Can you wear a hashtag heifer shirt?
No. Bye.
No. All right.
I appreciate my squad, honey. All y'all. Somebody said Michelle go to bed. Okay. Thank you, DL. Thank you, everybody. Like I was gonna go to Patreon, but it got a little bit late. I probably do a live tomorrow afternoon after I, finish from my day job. And there's that you said you've been boycotting Flop Soul and Bravo. Okay. Well, I'm just letting y'all know, just do your research. See who owns Flop Soul, okay? And not to say they don't hire black people, but they only hire black people because they just cut that however many millions of dollars that they just cut that check for lying about the election. All of that, the things they were doing in preparation for that was they was trying to make it seem like that they were open to you know, various people, and Black people was one of them. So they created Flop Soul. Anyway, moving on. Go ahead and like this video, subscribe to my channel if you are not subscribed, okay? And I will see you guys in the next video. And if you're just getting here, rewind, watch everything we had to say, and leave your comments down below, okay? All right, see y'all in the next video. Good night.
Y'all know I ain't got no money. I'm not
She's
rich
very
like
rich, honey.
I'm not rich
This
like
is
you.
a very rich bitch. She been in business way before I was in business. Okay.
No, we came in business right. I was 2007.
You've been in business.
That's true. I've been in business.
She's a very rich bitch.
Well, she's just a bitch.
Oh my God, I am not.
She's
This is Tyler Perry, and if you want the truth, a lot of blogs don't tell the truth. Straight from Nene.com. That's what you check out.
And you love us, don't you?
There you go.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put the disclaimer out there. If me and Michelle actually get into a fight during this interview, just know she started.
I don't
okay?
fight.
Now what else is going on?
I might pull your wig, but I ain't gonna
I
fight.
ain't gonna pull my wig. Now we ain't gonna be pulling no wigs. I do not condone violence.
This your man Nelly, and this is straight from the A.com.